Hey, Michael here. You know how to construct any major scale by applying the formula keynote, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. You also want to know the fingering that works best for playing that scale fluently. There are fingering numbers for each of the 12 major scales on page 1 of each workout. Right-hand fingerings are placed above the notes, and left-hand fingerings are placed below the notes. Which reminds me to remind you that you should divide your scale practice equally between your left hand and right hand. You want to be ambidextrous at the piano. Once you've learned the notes and fingerings by playing the half note and quarter note scales with whatever backing track you chose, you're ready to start your daily workout. Today, we're going to go through the daily workout part 1 together. Open the key of C workout and turn to page 3, exercise C6. Now this looks pretty complicated, but it's much easier to play than it is to read. So don't worry if you're not an experienced reader, because I'm going to take you through the whole progression. It won't take long for your ear to latch on to the pattern. Here's the groove we'll use today. C100, smooth. You hear the shaker? It's playing eighth notes. We count quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we count eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Now, most of the notes in C6 are eighth notes, but in each measure, there's a note that gets one full beat. In the first line of C6, it's the first note of each measure that gets a whole beat. I'll play the top line of C6. It goes like this. I'll play it again. And here's the second line, the one labeled 1 and. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play it one more time. Let's go through the entire C6 workout one time so you can hear the way the rhythm of the scale changes as the note that gets one beat changes position. Notice that each musical line is 4 measures long with a repeat sign. That's the 2 dots at the end of the line. Let's trade 4s. I'll play the first 4, then you echo what I played. Ready? Here we go. Your turn. Ready, go. Second line. Take it. Whoops. That's all right, you got it. Third line. Your turn, ready, go. Now stop on the 4 note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And 5. Ready, go. Here comes 6. Take 6. Here's 7. 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. 1. And 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. And you got it. So, there you have it. The Daily Workout, Part 1. It makes sense that different grooves will affect your playing in different ways. I encourage you to practice using a variety of different grooves. You can even pick a minor backing track to practice the major scale. There are a half a dozen minor grooves in each major key folder. Now these scales, all by themselves, would teach you a lot. If you did nothing else but practice these scales in every key with all the different grooves for the next year, your finger strength and facility would grow by leaps and bounds. But there's another part of the daily workout that we haven't talked about yet. It's the part where you get to make things up. Improvising. One thing I've noticed about people when they start improvising, they feel as if they have to fill every tiny bit of space. They don't. They can't. You need to take breaths, just as if you were blowing a horn. You need resting places. Think about using language. Think about talking. You pause, you take breaks, you shape your sentences and your paragraphs. Your voice rises, your voice falls, you rest. Learning about chords gives you resting places. Let's talk about that next.